Kaushik Deka, you've heard Praveen Charavarkty suggesting that, look, we don't want to look at the past, we are looking ahead, we are going to hold elections after 20 years, we are going to set our house in order, we don't want to, this is not a blame game. Do you really believe that the Congress is changing in any way, or is Ghulam Nabi Azad right, that the Congress simply is caught in some kind of a status quo where they are just not willing in a way to give up on the Gandhis and at the same time not have a new leadership which is dynamic enough?
We'll know whether Congress is changing or not in a month. By next month, I believe they will have a new president or not, whether Rahul Gandhi returns or not, whether Ashok Gehlot becomes or Mallikarjun Kharge becomes, whosoever it becomes. We'll know that by next month, whether it's the same thing or there will be a change. But before they blame Rahul Gandhi also, the Rahul Gandhi is all powerful in Congress, but why? He quit in 2019. Technically, he should have no power. Why those senior leaders, most of the top leaders, senior leaders couldn't get together and elect one of them as the next president? What they did in 2019, they again persuaded Sonia Gandhi to become the president. Why the top leaders of the Congress who keep blaming the Gandhi family? Of course, Gandhi family has to be accountable. But Gandhi family also derives power from the fact that all the senior leaders try to build their political innings around this family. They have empowered the family. Even now, if Sonia Gandhi has requested Mr. Ashok Gehlot, he is not willing to take up the responsibility. You will go to other top leaders, they are not willing to take up the responsibilities. And if you look at Congress senior leaders, barring a few, most of them are building their political career on the mercy of the top family. They are not mass leaders, they are not, they don't have organizational strength.
Because, Kaushik, that suits the Gandhis itself,
isn't it? It's a vicious cycle.
But that suits the Gandhis to
have
not...
that willingness to come out of that vicious cycle.
But that suits the Gandhis also not to have these strong regional leaders who might tomorrow challenge their leadership. We saw what happened with the Sharad Pawar, Mamta Banerjee in a previous generation. It almost seems, except for Rajshekhar Reddy in the last 25 years, we haven't even seen a strong regional satrap really emerge in the Congress. So my question is, therefore, when the Ghulam Nabi Azads of the world say that, it's time to relook at the way the Congress is structured, are they right, or are they simply people who benefited from the previous structure and now, because the party is out of power and the Gandhis are not seen as vote gatherers, they've chosen to split?
You are talking about regional satraps. They are not building regional satraps, and Gandhis want weak leaders. But look at Bhupinder Singh Hooda, look at Ashok Gehlot, look at Kamal Nath. Can Gandhis today dictate these leaders? You say Gandhis are all powerful. They have requested Ashok Gehlot to become the president. That matter should have been resolved that very moment. But Ashok Gehlot is not accepting that request.
Because no one wants power without... Because he will see himself as Ghulam Nabi Azad described.
That kind of request, can someone turn it down?
No, that's because, Kaushik, they perhaps fear that they will only be figureheads.
That they have to ensure that there are no more figureheads. That's what I am saying, that Congress top leaders, group of leaders, why they can't sit together and ensure that yes, our party is facing disaster after disaster. If Gandhis are the problem, let's get rid of them and we will build a party. They will have to come up and take responsibilities. But instead, every leader you go to, they will say that, okay, let Gandhis remain at the top, because if I cannot be the top leader, let them be the top leader. At least I will ensure that someone else is not the top leader. So this is the problem.